everybody, this is EJ Fizzle here, and today I just got done watching the newest video game adaptation live action hybrid. No, I'm just kidding, it's not a hybrid, but live action movie, Until Dawn. Ooh, very scary. Oh no, it'll make you go, bow! Getcha? No? Such a shame, because I'm not great at editing, so it's gonna look really stupid, is it? Anyway, before we get started, make sure y'all like and subscribe if you're new. And thank y'all so much for 600 whoa, 600 subscribers on this channel. Really glad that everyone's loving my content so far. So of course, I'm gonna give you more. And I got a big Five Nights at Freddy's VR video coming up real soon. When I get all this stuff ready, I gotta make so many transitions and so many, but all that is gonna be for that's for future EJ Fizzle's problem. This is now EJ Fizzle, and I'm here to talk to you guys about a movie that I did not know stuffing about the game. So according to my friends and coworkers, Until Dawn is a movie, or no, is a game that is a. I was about to say Sit and Survive, but that's a different game. This is a game where you choose what happens. So it's like choose your adventure, but twisted and on its head. And I know a bunch of you and that do know what Until Dawn the game is are probably gonna get really mad at me for butchering this. But mind you, this is what I got off my friends and coworkers. So what they probably said and what I said are very different, most likely super different than what I say. Like whatever they say said to me, whatever I project to you guys, they probably didn't say that, and that's just what I interpreted it all. So FNAF. It's a game where you choose the outcome of what happens. So like let's say I go over here to the closet. Do I go to the closet? Do I go see what's in there? It's making some really rattling sounds. Or should I just shut it and just leave it? And one option could be, I'm a normal person and I just shut it. And I just shut it. Oh no, and I'm safe. Woohoo! But another option could be when I go in here and I just die. So that's essentially what the game is. It's obviously not exactly what the game is about. Sorry, mother. It's not anyway. It's not exactly what the game is about, but that's what I got out of it. So, what is this movie? You know, down the road, people get into trouble. They get into trouble. So, they got into trouble. So, this group goes to find this. You see, every time I see these movies, I just forget their names. I don't know why. This always happens. I forget their names. It's because we're just going to call it White Woman 1, White Woman 2, Angry Guy, Melanie's the only character, which is hilarious. So, okay. Melanie's sister tries to find out what happened to, Melanie. So she drags her group of friends into a road trip to go find her. And then they find a house. And this house has a giant hourglass. And whenever the hourglass starts, that's when spooky stuff happens, guys. Oh my god. So this is where the spookers happen. So every night something tries to kill him. And it's something very different. Whether that be weird A looking zombies, a random witch that has a helium thingy, or my personal favorite, drinking water and then you explode. Don't ask why, that's my personal favorite. So they try and survive. And at first, I thought they were going to survive 5 nights. Okay, alright? You know what? One of the guys said it. They said, we're on night 5. And I sat in the theater and I was like, hell yeah, you're at night 5. I've been counting. We're playing Five Nights at Until Dawn. But then they pull a plot twist and say they were there for 13 days. How, how did I feel knowing that I was duped off of a FNAF reference from going from 5 nights to 13? It actually didn't hurt at all, but it was really funny because I sat there expecting them to pull the 5 nights trick, and they didn't, and I was just sitting there like, oh, I was disappointed. I was a little disappointed. Okay, but what's this movie overall? So they go into the house, shenanigans ensue, and after the fifth night, uh, I'm calling it the fifth night. I'm sorry, I don't care if they said it was 13. I give zero FNAFs about it. We're doing 5. It was 5 nights in my head. It was 5 nights that one lady said, and she was the main character. So, they all die one by one by one. And then on the fifth night, we find out that one of the other girls, oh, her name's Megan, the Asian. The teenager named Megan goes and gets kidnapped by this doctor. And it turns out this doctor was using all these people to make experiments out of. Because in his theory, fear makes you turn into a monster, apparently. So, not anger. Not anger. It's fear. You get so scared that you want to kill people now. Which, how he was saying it kind of made sense. Essentially, they scare them, starve them, and then they lose all humanity. That sounds cool. Except they don't do that much with it. That he just says that, and a little video pops up, and oh no, some guy decided to eat someone else's guts. And that's about it. And then allegedly Melanie went through that because the main character goes in there and Melanie's a demon zombie thingy now. Oh dear me my. And like he says, or the witch like tells the main character, can you survive until dawn? Or will you become the night? And they only touch upon it with one guy because he lifts up his shirt and there are like spikes growing out, and he said, oh my god, is there something on my back? And they're like, no. And that is never brought, I swear to god, never brought up again. I mean, it was the final act, but it was never brought up again. Never. This movie just doesn't know what it is. And I know what people are going to say about this movie, and I already know because a bunch of my friends and coworkers also told me this about this movie. It's not accurate to the games, except for the title. I would say that they at least incorporated one thing to my knowledge because my friends pointed it out. Or at least I pointed it out and he said, yep, that's from the games. And that was this creature with like this here, this beautiful thing was gone. And like he was white, sharp claws, and beady eyes. White eyes actually. That was like the only thing that he could remember where he was like, yeah, that was in the game. That and the hourglass, I guess. But honestly, like I said, I haven't played Dead by Daylight. Or not, god. I haven't played this Until Dawn game. Okay? It sounds like it's a fun game. Am I going to play it anytime soon? No. If it goes on VR, am I going to probably play it? Yeah, sure. Yeah, let me scare myself more with that. But yeah, that you know, we all know the ending. We got a sequel bait. Group lives. The end. I wish I was kidding about the sequel bait though. They literally close in on the like security cameras. And it goes to like a different house in the snow, and then all you hear is laughter. And all I'm thinking is, he always comes back. But I mean, that was about it. That was about the film. I mean, now did I have a fun time watching everyone die in like the most bizarre ways possible? Yes, the practical effects in this movie are pretty good. Um, If they're not practical effects, then damn, we're in trouble because that looked really real. AI, stop. But besides the practical effects and the characters, I gotta be honest. I would recommend this game if or this movie if you have not played the games. If you're just here for a cabin in the woods and Happy Death Day baby, go see this movie. But if you're a fan of Until Dawn, the only thing you're going to get out of this movie is disappointment and a repetitive, you know, like one monster that and maybe some lore. Again, I haven't played the game, so what do I know, right? But I'm just saying, like, if usually I would recommend movies like this for the fans, like Minecraft movie. Yes, go see the Minecraft movie. It's really fun. It's got Minecraft elements in it. It doesn't have the Ender Dragon, but boy, does it have pigs and sheeps and zombies galore. Jack and Jockey or Sonic. Go see Sonic. It's got Shadow now. Metal Sonic's in the post credit. Or if I really want to be like this, I could say, go see Five Nights at Freddy's 2 this December. You will not be disappointed, FNAF fans. But for Until Dawn, I don't think the Until Dawn fans will like this. I'm sorry to say it. I would give this personally like a 6.5 out of 10. Because other than the gore and the kills and the repetitive aspect of the coming back to life thing, but they still know how they died and they're trying to survive and all that, there's not really much there. The characters, you don't really care about them. Honestly, I didn't really feel any care for any of them when they died and came back to life like little zombies. I didn't really care. So I would definitely recommend this if you want your first horror movie as an 18-year-old to be a gruesome fest, because that's what this is. Just repetitive over and over. You die, you come back to life, you do it again. That's all this movie is. And if that's not all you want in this movie, this is definitely not for you. And like I said, I don't think this is good for the Until Dawn fans. PlayStation. So I would say up your game. Let's get Crash Bandicoot in live action film. Let's get that or Banjo. Wait, I think they're both Microsoft. No, Banjo's Microsoft. I think did I just am I stupid? Is Crash PlayStation? Crash is PlayStation. Do that. Make an anime of that. That'll make you billions. Just or if you're gonna make another one of these horror movie turned or horror video games turned into movies, do it like try to do it where it pleases both the fans and the critics, or please the fans. Because I feel like what they were trying to do with this movie was appeal more to the critics, which I'm not sure what the critics score is. I haven't looked, honestly. I only watched one review before I watched this video, watched the movie, and that was it. But I would say personally, if you're an Until Dawn fan, I don't recommend this movie. If you're a horror fan or a slasher lover or a gruesome killer lover or someone who just loves gore, for the one that loves gore, go to a psychiatric therapist, please. But for everyone else, yes, go see this movie. Go support this movie. In fact, I'm gonna get some people in the comments who say a lot. EJ Fizzle, why are you hating on this movie? I'm not. I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying that, like, in my opinion, okay, maybe I am hating on it more than I think about it, but I'm just saying that, like, the fans of Until Dawn deserve better. Like, we got a pretty damn good horror movie. Now, was it a good horror movie? No. Did it appeal to the fans? Yes. Did we get a great Mortal Kombat in 2019? Yes. Did Mario break records? Yes, he did. And Sonic and Freddy Fazbear and Minecraft. If all those can succeed, Until Dawn can succeed too. But I'm just saying, like that movie is not it. But anyway, that is my opinion. I'm gonna stop being a Debbie Downer, because usually I'm a hip hoppity guy, positivity and all. But I just wanted to come out and just tell you my opinion on this movie. So, with all that out of the way and that depression probably going way down for you Until Dawn fans, just know this is my this movie review and all movie reviews. They all involve my opinion, and they're all made to entertain and inform you guys if you should watch it or if you shouldn't watch it. And I would only watch movies if I'm interested or if I want to actually watch them. Like, for example, I didn't watch Amateur, I watched Drop. Drop looked more interesting, and I thought FNAF 2 teaser was going to return. It wasn't. But the point is, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't want to inform you guys and tell you my opinion. So, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you all like and subscribe if you're new. And thank you all so much again for 600 subscribers. It feels great. We made that 500 milestone last year, and this year we made to 600. I really appreciate that. I'm going to have more speed paints of my little photo shoots I made of these goofy action figures. And then once I review my pops, I'm going to make video speed paints of those too. So don't go away just yet on this channel, alright? I've got some stuff cooking. It's just taking me a little while than I intended it to be. But I'll get that shit done. Anyway, y'all have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for stopping by and seeing this. Goodbye.